Welcome, Cancer, to your love reading. So we're going to see what is showing up within love. Again, this can be new love, past love, someone you're seeing, someone that you're, maybe not in contact with, but we're going to see what the message is bringing in regarding love as a general. Okay, so let's get right in it. First, I'm going to pull your energy, Cancer. All right, we have the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Rings, and the World. Looks like you're on your way of closing out a chapter. Looks like you're going into something completely new. You're here with the Queen of Swords. This is telling me that you're not wanting any more BS. Whatever you had in your past relationships or whatever you're overcoming right now, I feel like you're seeing very clear and you have a change of perspective in what you want in a relationship. The Queen of Swords is like no BS energy. Thank you. I don't want anything that's going to overwhelm me or make me feel abandoned or make me wait or feel confused, or that like charming love bombing energy. I feel like you're wanting like not just passion, you're wanting more depth. I feel like with this energy of the Queen of Swords, you're just very clear and honest. This is a very beautiful place to be, especially if you just got, in separation with someone. But I feel like you are like some of you guys may be building or connecting with other people, but the world is saying that something is literally closing out. Okay, so let's see what's coming in. If you guys are not new to my channel. Well, yeah, if you guys are new to my channel, I do a lot of love readings, okay? But you could also apply them however you would like. Friends, family, co-workers, someone, whoever. And also I do personal readings, and the link is in the description box below. Okay, what is this? 6 of Cups. You have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming in here, Cancer. The challenge is the Queen of Cups. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Oh. Okay. Ooh. I like the 2 of Cups, but we're going to see what's going on. Oh, yeah, see, something shifting. So this is more of the hidden messages on the bottom. The divine is a complete control. Something is shifting because you're making these big, bold moves. You're being honest with yourself. You're being honest with others. You're self-reliant. You see very clear. So the divine is in control. What is happening with this tower and this person's energy? This is interesting. Now, I am getting, again, kind of past energy here. I cannot control what the message comes out. But again, this is what's coming in. It feels like you are literally emotionally detaching. And I feel like somebody is definitely feeling that with the 9 of Swords. In their thinking, they're kind of like feel like you blocked them out of their energy, which is kind of making them feel detached. Or now they feel like they need to detach from you because you're like blocking. They may be going through a very big tower moment, as probably created by their own choices. But the challenge is that the Queen of Cups is what is missing in this area. The Queen of Cups is loving and caring, and this is you, and this is the challenge. You're no longer emotionally investing to this person anymore. That's why they don't know who this Queen of Swords is. You're keeping your word. You're saying what you mean. And this is like you not going back and forth because you're not emotionally entangled with this energy anymore. So this Queen of Cups is like, they're like, okay, well, why are you being like this? So they're kind of mirroring your energy. The Tower has to do with more, I feel, with their choices. I feel like the way they're planning to come towards you, I do feel like they're planning to come towards you, even though they feel like they may be blocked, is because their life is kind of falling apart here from their own crap that they've been doing behind the scenes. Like you're healing, you're being honest, you're learning the lessons, you're closing crap out. And this is a very like good place to be because the Queen of Swords is super at peace. What's coming in the near future is the 2 of Cups, which is partnership, but we're going to clarify, and the 10 of Wands. Something is shifting in your favor. Someone's feeling the shift, and it feels like someone may be getting their karma or getting some type of karma. So let's see why you're here with the 6 of Cups. Yeah, fighting. I feel like you just kind of literally just kind of gave up on this person. It took I mean, it's like you were trying to hold it together, but maybe an argument or something has happened to where you're just like, no, I'm done. Like whatever you did, you're just like, I'm not going to put any more energy into this. It's so exhausting. The fights, the conflicts, the energy you have towards, and it's like you're keeping it all together. Trying to keep I don't know. This person still feels you're an opportunity to them. They still have unresolved issues with you. Okay, they may be a bit defensive because they don't know why you're, why this person, they know why, but they just don't. They feel like you could be defensive, but it's like they can't really carry these burdens when they come towards you. Like there's something here with the 10 of Wands in the reverse. It's like they want you to drop something, but I feel it's not like you're dropping something. It's like they come with all the stuff, all the baggage. Your energy seems very clear. There may be some inner conflict, but the 9 of Wands is not wanting to put any more energy into this. But I feel like this person just looks at you as you guys have unresolved issue when you're already at the world and they're not yet. It's like interesting. The moon is here. Something hasn't been revealed completely yet. Maybe for some of you, yes, but for this one, no. The 4 of Coins. A lot of holding on. Yeah, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. It looks like you're having to recover. You're in your power right now. There's no need to rush. It feels like a lot of you guys broke free from the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Coins. You could have been in a relationship with this person. Yeah, you saw clearly in the past. Okay. I feel like you either stopped investing. I feel like there's a lot of waiting. This person feels like you're a mystery to them right now. This person's holding on to you very tightly. They're in their head about you. So your past is, this person that you're closing out this chapter is hijacking your reading. Is coming in your reading. I know a lot of you guys want something new, but the 2 of Cups is like, you can. It's not like it's not going to come. You do have something new. You're already on your way. But the world is just trying to tell you that you're in you learned the lesson. This person hasn't. This person's definitely much in their head about you with that 2 of Cups. They are feeling like in the dark. They're feeling a lot of anxiety. Okay, they're very trapped in the mind about you here. And it has to do with this, where is it? This breakup. Things seem to be falling apart because they're so out of alignment. It has to do with their choices. They're having, like, they still feel very connected to you. But I am getting this too. Something about their home. I don't know if they're leaving or getting kicked out of their home, or they have a tendency to, ruins things in their environment. But the Hierophant is saying they're very out of alignment. And I don't know if they want to come in to like try to make something work with you, because you seem very independent. You're very whole within yourself. It's like you have it together. And it's like, since they're having this tower moment in their life, it's like, will you take me back? Like, kind of like, will you live with me? Like, can I live with you or something? But you guys, this person doesn't even seem like they're really working. There's like, they're showing a lot of procrastination in their life. This all has to do with their poor judgment. Something didn't follow through in their life. See, what's crazy is the Tower is coming in once again due to their choices. And by you just standing your ground and kind of letting this be, this person, you are kind of adding to that Tower. You're kind of being that mirror without, like, just by you leaving and like speaking your truth or whatever you're doing. And if you're not leaving and this is like somebody you're dealing with, it's like this person just feels like you are the one that, you know, was the real one. You were the one that they feel that they can come towards you. They do look at you as this Queen of Wands energy, okay? Someone they're attracted to, but they are lacking a lot in their life due to their impulsive decisions, poor decisions. There is some things that are hidden from you still if this person comes in, but it's like they want to see if this can work, but if they can see if this emotion is still there for them. So I am seeing the Two of Cups and the King of Wands, where somebody does want to take action in the near future while they're going through a Tower moment. Yeah, but you're looking at this as a very big burden and not wanting to invest. So maybe this person has a tendency of leaving and then coming back, or they go back to their wherever they were before, and then they mess up things at people's environment, and then they have nowhere to go, and then they need to come to you, and then you're just like, what the heck? I don't want to like make better decisions, you know? So Cancer, I don't know. I just feel like this person still has a lot of unresolved issues with you and a lot of people, not just, could be family, parents, friends of their own, things that they're just disrupting all over the place. And I feel for you, they still feel this strong connection, but there's something changing. Yeah, it looks like a message may be coming in, but don't, you know, if you have to stand your ground, because their actions, their next moves is to kind of come in to show up in some type of way. Okay. Because they do think of you as a Two of Cups. They think of you as a strong connection, a strong bond. That's not how it is. You know, they know that what they're planning to do is they're leaving something, because the Four of Wands is here. So they're just like, oh, I gotta get out of here. Life's falling apart. Where's Cancer? You know, and then Cancer's like, wait, what? Like, no, you're too overwhelming. This is becoming too heavy. So in the outcome, it's kind of showing you disconnecting, making a choice to disconnect. Someone here is like a very big, they bring all of their baggage to other people's lives because they're not working on themselves and not making the good choices to better themselves. It feels very selfish to me. I'm not going to lie. It feels like this person is super selfish. Like they only think about themselves and what they need at the moment. And they don't care about the consequences of anything they do, of any of their actions. And they think they can just, you know, find their way out if things just explode. And that King of Wands is showing me that they're kind of coming in a bit too confident, but maybe nervous that you're not going to like work with them. Like you're not going to really believe with them. So I feel like they're still lack in their energy. They're still procrastinating. They're still doing the same stuff. Okay. So it does show the Lovers in the reverse, which is telling me that where this is heading is more of no, like there's not really a reunion. Like there's not much healing going on. Okay. You may get some clarity, but it's like, somebody is still linking in your energy. Oh yeah, there's the Devil. Oh no, here we go. Yeah, this is definitely a lonely Devil energy. You're the Empress. Of course, you're the one that got away. You're the one that's getting away. See, when you mess with the Devil like this, and people like to play like, you know, gamble with life and do you know, addictions, or they like to, you know, do the fun part all the time. I don't know. The Devil is very manipulative. There's a lot of gambling with crap. Okay. Like you're risking a lot by being in the Devil energy. There may be some substance here. Definitely some lying, overindulging, even sexual stuff like lusty. but they're in their head. They're just in here being lonely with the devil. And I feel it's because you're not investing anymore. And they're like, what's the point? Like, they want to come in. They want to come in as a King of Wands, but you've already grown out of this situation. Look at this person, I feel, is having a tower moment because of themselves. Everything's catching up to them. So with the Wheel of Fortune, things could be circling back around. All right. It's not like I'm trying to bring the past back in. This is what's happening. I feel like sometimes when you people are out the world, usually that's when the person feels it. Like, shoot, they're closing me out. And you're like, yay, I'm moving forward. I spoke my truth. I'm going. And they're like, wait, but I haven't. So this needs to be cleared away. I do see that you are attracting your Emperor energy. Your Empress energies here. So you're going to be attracting a lot of abundance. But as for right now, you are dealing with somebody who his life is falling apart. Okay. You are better off without me. Oh, yeah, they could even be kind of coming in. Maybe they said that to you before, and then that's why they left, Something is in the way of us being together. And the feelings I had for you were overwhelming. I'm sorry I treated you badly. You are amazing. I hope it's not too late. What was in the way of you guys being together was them hiding things from you, from what they were really doing. They were going after lust. They were going after the high. Okay, this is not so the Empress is all about growth and expanding. So it's like the Empress and a devil don't really have anything in common. The devil wants this type of lifestyle, and the Empress wants growth and wants, they have goals and they want to live life, and they want to grow things and make things beautiful. It's like the Empress is very fertile. Anything the Empress touches, it grows. You have bigger dreams. The devil has temporary dreams. So this is where I feel like you parted ways, because this is the energy that wanted to go have fun, wanted to go explore, and wanting to do their own thing. And the Empress is like, well, I can't be with you because you drain me. Because you will make my energy go downwards. So it's like you had to protect this beautiful love of yours and the energy. So you had to be careful on how you invest with this person. This person is really, really lonely here. I do feel like they do mean this. When people say you're better off without me, that's because they want to do bad. And they feel like they cannot be with the Empress who's growing, because they're not they just feel shame and guilt where they have to run. So I do feel like deep down they do feel that way, of course, but they can't help but to be magnetized to you sometimes. But your love is so unconditional. The devil likes to think that they can come back and you will make them feel all better. But that's why I see this King of Wands coming in. But I feel with the Ten of Wands energy and the Lovers, you're definitely dropping this person. I do. I feel that you're dropping them. There's still a separation in the outcome. Really nothing they say or do is really they're just coming in with more on their plate than when they left, because they created all this mess and then they're not fixing the mess. So these burdens and the plate they're coming in with is like completely full and overflowing with all their bad decisions, and they're not even like trying to clean up and let go of these burdens that they're carrying, as you could work on them, fix yourself a little bit, but they're not doing that. So yeah, this person's having a tower moment. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. This kind of feels like that pity party type of feeling from them. it's difficult for me to process my emotions. I'm not available right now. I'm also getting there's an energy of this person kind of going back and forth, like I mentioned to you. And this is maybe what they do. They push you away. And then when things start falling apart, then they start coming in like the King of Wands. But I feel like you're starting to see that. You're starting to see very clear that's not what a equal give and take type of friendship, relationship, or even a stable like foundation. We can't create a stable foundation from a place like this. You know, it's like, that's where I feel like you're seeing, like, this is too unstable. This is making me more unhappy than happy. This is making me more drained than actually fulfilled. So that's them. And this is where you are being, you know, that Queen of Swords, which I love, the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords is just like, I already see what you're doing. Like, just stop already. They could still get under your skin, though. I feel like I can't give you what you need. Yes, we know. They can't give you what you need. You're like, okay, I know. I have sexual fantasies about you. I abandon people to make myself feel better. I find you incredibly attractive, jealous, and possessive. I feel you. This feels like somebody may come in with a sad story. Maybe it worked before. I don't feel like it's going to work now. I don't. I feel like this is you you're like telling them like, hey, you're doing this to yourself. You know, get some help. I care about you. You know, I love you from a distance, but I can't be carrying this with you. This is not my burdens to carry. This is all your stuff you created. And that's what I feel like you may be telling to the King of Wands. So in the very near future, we're so different. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Yes, you are different. You are the freaking Empress, and this person's the Devil. You take care of responsibilities and makes things grow and want more expansion and more for your life. This person wants to go and play and go and, you know, make the bad decision. So yes, you guys are very different. Okay, you are very different. I can't be apart from you much longer. Ooh, sorry guys. I can't be part of you much longer. Surrender, ego. It's easy to block everything out right now. I'd rather ignore my emotions. No. I don't know what no's coming in, but that will resonate for you. No. Cancer, no. Okay, Spirit's saying no, not today. So let's go ahead. Whoa, that flew out. Let go of force. Spirit says let go, kind of like let go, let God, let go of control. This divine's taking care of this person, okay? Just sometimes when we interfere with the divine, we can get burned by the freaking tower too. Because this person's trying to stay away from the tower. They're trying to like not have the tower happen, but they're losing everything. So they come to the stable, loving people like yourself to save them from the tower, but which it just delays it. The tower is here for them no matter what. And sometimes you would get affected with the tower because they start, you know, resisting change. They start showing you the pattern again, and then it's bringing you down, down, down because the tower is pulling them. You know, like, hey, this is divine intervention. Get out of our way. We have to take care of this person. And if you don't get out of the way, you're going to get hurt in the process. The divine is trying to warn you. Don't get in the way of the divine. We don't, and they're going to protect you, but it may hurt a little bit because they're trying to show you this person has really deep problems. And this energy sometimes wants to overgive and give their love and say, I can fix you. I can help you. I can be there for you. Let me just love you harder. And the divine's like, that's not the reason why they're like this. Your love is good. It's beautiful. You don't need to show that person. But the divine is saying they need that hard love. They need that like push, that bam, you know? So yeah, news is coming. Something's coming. Let go of force. You're part of something big. You're not alone. Some type of message is coming. And sensitivity to emotional events. So you're definitely empathetic. You feel stuff. Share your truth. Express yourself. So if you have to say something to be direct with somebody and you feel like you need to speak from the Queen of Swords. It's truthful. It's direct. Don't play with me. I'm done. Whatever you have to say. Boundary, boundary, boundary. This person's really much in their head and something's circling back, but the divine intervention is literally here in their life. So I do hope this message does help you. And I feel like it's more of a warning. I feel like this person, you know, is just not doing good. And Spirit's just wanting you to like be aware, even though I do see it happening, that you're just still not getting back together. You're not wanting to it. You're already seeing what the divine has shown you. You may have grown out of the situation. And Spirit just wants to show you again. Remember, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. I do hope this message did help you, Cancer. Beautiful new beginnings are going to come regardless. The world is here. What's next is the Fool. So get ready, because the Fool is exciting. The Fool is about you going down your own authentic path where you get to take this leap of beautiful faith and just leave everything behind, you know, and just like walking on sunshine type of feeling. That's coming right after the World. So this is just a, you know, a obstacle that you don't even have to look at it as an obstacle, especially with the Queen of Swords, but this is definitely something that may be coming around. Some people call these a test, like, oh, are you going to pass the test? But really, it's just how people are. They come in, just don't get, the divine has their hand literally on the back of their shirt, okay, as they're coming towards you. And if they get pulled away from you, that is the divine trying to protect you. So the love that you give to this person is what the devil needs to get to delay the tower. So remember that, okay? Remember, that's a big message. It was a very strong message right there, but that's a big one. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you guys again, and I wish you nothing but the best. And I'll see you guys very soon for the no contact readings. I will be doing those very soon too. God bless.